Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, and oracle card advisor. Samantha, I'm sorry it took me so long. I have been really busy, but you were always in my thoughts. I just needed to find calm time to do it. He's standing there. The tanner's here. He has a bouquet of yellow tulips. And I noticed, see that one behind me? They look like those. Wrong time of year for tulips, so I don't know what the significance is of this. They're for you. He hope I don't cry this time. He just says, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you like this. I do love you. He's, he stands really close to you a lot. Right now, this is my right shoulder, and usually they'll do it right, left, so that's why I'm telling you, I know it looks backwards here. So they'll usually show me which side, or, they'll try to be exact. Do you know, because it just feels like a little bit of pressure, so I know he's there. You know how sometimes when you're in a room and you can feel somebody staring at you and you turn around? They're not touching you. They don't even have to be real close to you, but you just feel that. That's kind of what this feels like. Oh, he's going to be one of these that makes my head itch. They've been doing this lately. Because he touched me there and he's touching me there. Now it's there. Not funny. Anyway, it'll just feel like a change in the regular. I don't even know how to describe it. I am so sorry. It's just a little difference in the air, kind of. It's actually an energy. He said he says you'll probably feel it tingling a little bit, kind of like your goosebumps. So if you get goosebumps on your right side somewhere, that's him. Don't ever doubt it. And also, okay, they've a lot of them have caught on to this lately. I don't have head lice. They'll take their energy and they'll touch, but it won't feel like a finger touching. It'll feel like almost like a bug crawling. Now it's here, and all of these have been on the right side of my head so far. But it's their energy touching you, touching you, touching you, and it'll make you want to itch, or it'll feel like a fly landed on your hair. But this doesn't really feel like that. This feels more like just itching, a tingling. He said, I'm trying to let you know I'm there, just in a different way. Let's see if he's going to tell me anything. I really didn't have any questions to ask him, so I kind of like to let them just, they know what they need to say and do. He's showing me a picture of you sitting on the side of the bed with your head in your hands, and he's literally kneeling in front of you. Wanting to take your pain away. They don't really have, when they get to the other side, they don't really have anger and depression and, really the bad negative emotions. But he is so sorry and so regretting that he can't take this pain from you. And he wants me to tell you that when you get to the other side, that there are angels and guides and healers there waiting for you. and they take you through a life review, and you look through all the things that have happened, and then they help you heal from it. They help your soul, your spirit heal from something like this. So when, all right, show me. So when you're sitting on the side of the bed and you have your head in your hands, he reaches up and touches both sides of your face. And sometimes when the pain is still so new, a lot of this stuff is blocked out because we're so intense in our emotions. So even if you don't feel it now, you will feel it. And it won't feel like my hands touching my face. It will just feel like something just, it's so hard to explain. It's so hard to explain. He puts his hands on yours when you have them on your lap, and he's still showing me sitting on the side of the bed. I can't tell what he's showing now. It's a little blurry. But like I said, it won't feel like my hands touching my face. It will just, if you just barely touch the hairs on your face, it'll kind of feel like that. It'll just be something. He says, of course I'm going to be there at Thanksgiving. Watch for me. He's learning how to play with lights, with electricity, with electronic things. But he's showing lights right now. He's shown like a Thanksgiving thing. He doesn't want everybody sad because he's not there. Even though how could you not be? Now he's doing it here. Are you poking me for a reason? He knows the mood at that dinner will be kind of somber, but he's going to try to do something. It's got me back here. He's going to try to do something to let you know that he's there. So keep your eyes open. Don't stress over it. Just keep your eyes open. He's mentioning a clock, but he also keeps drawing me to lights. So I don't know if a clock radio might come on or turn off, or the lights will blink on it, or I wouldn't think you'd do that at dinner time unless there's one right there by the table. But the lights are at least going to dim or something. You really have to let me know if this happens, if he gets it done. This is what he's working on. And he's giggling. He's giggling. He thinks it's funny. He really wants to pull this one off. When we get there, we're not, I asked one of my medium friends one time, I said, well, don't we already know how to do that stuff? Well, they kind of forget, kind of have to relearn some of it, and some of it they didn't know before. So it's kind of like experimenting with their energy and see what they can do. There's something in your living room. It almost kind of looks like these flowers that he was showing, close to a chair that looks sort of like a recliner. It's a little dim. They move every so often. may not be in your house, but it's next to somebody's single chair. Looks like a living room. I'm assuming they're fake flowers, and he's trying to move them. He's having fun with this. Now he comes up behind me, and I can feel him really strong straight behind me, and he throws his arms around me, like really hard, really fast. He threw his arms around my shoulders, and he says, "That's what I do to you, Mom." And it's almost like, oh, I can feel his chin resting on the back of my head, and he's got his arms around my shoulders here. Even if you don't feel it yet, you will once everything calms down a little bit. It took me 2 years before I could start feeling that. So, no, it's not going to take you that long. You're probably already feeling it. You're just not believing it. When you get these things, tell him, "I love you, thank you, bring me more. I need you." You're not holding him down here. He can go anywhere he wants to. You're not tying him down like some people say. That's not true. They can go wherever they want. You can't put a rope on them and hold them down here. You also hear a banging on the outside of the house. It may not be very loud. It sounds like kind of like a tree limb. He's showing me like a tree limb hitting the side of the house. Usually when there's things like that happen, now the lights will happen when you're in the same room usually. Not always. But usually the noises, and I don't know why, usually happen like right after you leave a room, or you're just in the doorway, you're just in the next room, you're not actually looking at that spot. He says you've seen him out of the corner of your eye. You've seen him. And how that works is, and I can't do it either, I'll see something out of the corner of my eye. Well, I turn to look. Well, when you turn to look, it's not there. It's always the peripheral vision. So if you can keep from turning your head and just kind of, you know how us moms, we got eyes in the back of our head, we can see everything over here. If you can keep from turning your head, you'll see something there. No, it's not evil. The world is finally realizing that this stuff is real and it is taking place. And no, it's not evil. No, I don't hear anything. So he basically he says, tell Grandma hi, tell the rest of them hi. He wants you all to band together, to be the family together, and forget what? Forget everybody's boo-boos. And when he said that, it's like my stomach totally unknotted and totally went peaceful. Like totally calm. He said at least, and it's still doing it, he said at least for one day, anybody in the family you're angry at, that you're mad at, that you're discouraged with, let it go for one day. And try to hold on to that. He says it's not worth it. He says, give Dad a kiss on the cheek for me. I can't quite hear what he's saying. Gotta speak up. Give my little sister a noogie. And give my brother a big swift kick in the ass. But I still love him. And he's just, so this is where he likes to hang out. But this is my right side. He says, you're going to know I'm there. I know it's different, but you're going to know I'm still with you. And, oh, he's not. I thought I was going to get through this without crying. He says, please don't cry, Mom. Please don't cry, Mom. Please don't cry, Mom. Someday you'll understand. But I'm always with you. And he's still back here, but he bows his head down, like, because he's sorry. He put his hand on my shoulder. He's thanking me. He actually told me to tell my grandson hi. You know, they did play together several years ago. And he's pointing at my computer. I have a picture of him on my desktop. I have a lot of crap on my desktop, on my computer. But I have a picture of him and Josh on my desktop. Suicide is the reason I started doing this work, because I lost someone to suicide. So I totally understand, more than you know. He said, I'm going to leave you with that for now. Watch for me. Now he's giggling again. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to be cute. But he's bringing me back to the lights. So the lights are going to be the big thing, and it seems to be one of the easiest things for them. Although I get disappointed because they don't ever mess with my lights. I take that back. Bob messed with my lights in my truck one time, and I thought my battery was going to go dead because they wouldn't turn off. They wouldn't turn off. And I went to a friend, and she says, had trouble with your truck lately? And I said, yes. And she said, Bob was doing that. So, you know, there's mechanical things that go wrong. Your light bulbs go out, you know, blow out, or your truck has hiccups. But so not every single thing that happens is going to be that, but you'll know after a while. You'll figure it out after a while. You'll know, because he's not going to stop. He'll keep doing it. So he says he appreciates the time to be able to come through. He wants to come back before Christmas. He says, I really want to come back before Christmas. And he's talking to me. So hit me up before Christmas. Don't ever hesitate to contact me. Free. Absolutely. This is my way of giving back. It's my gift to give however I want, and it's my way of giving back and paying it forward. So much love to you. He said he'll see you on the flip-flop. Please don't cry, Mom. Please. Okay, he didn't give a lot of evidence, so I hope that you've been around me long enough that you know I'm not making anything up. He says she believes you. So I hope this helps in some way. Do not hesitate to get a hold of me. At any time, do not hesitate. And let me know if those lights start blinking or if they already have. I really like the little feedback sometimes, because when they say they're going to do these things, I really like to know if they get it done. It's pretty awesome. Not as awesome as them being here so that we can hug them. He says, but I knew you loved me, Mom. I did know it. I absolutely knew it. So don't doubt that, and tell Dad not to doubt that. And I'm itching again. So look for those things. Let me know if those happen. I'm really interested in knowing if he gets it done. See you later. Much love to you. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, and Oracle Card Advisor. Much love to you, Samantha.